Dr. Dave, you shared a bit of overview of the program. Is there any milestone that this project has achieved in Bangladesh and in other countries you mentioned?
Well, at this point, we actually have developed those biotech potatoes for our target countries. So we have potatoes that are targeted for Bangladesh, Indonesia, Kenya, and Nigeria. And we've now also been able to get them into the field in all 4 countries. And so that's a very important milestone, because that requires us to get a regulatory approval within the country to run those confined field trials.
So after this confined field trial, it would be approved by all these 4 countries to be grown by pharma?
Well, it will take multiple trials and maybe a couple of years to run those trials to have the data that we have confidence in that the potato is safe to grow and also safe to eat. So we will then submit our package to the government for request to deregulate and get them to the farmers.
So most people actually, they're concerned when they talk about biotech and GMO, they talk about safety. How you are ensuring safety, that this crop and potato varieties are safe for consumption, safe for environment, and safe for cultivation?
Well, we will do tests on the potatoes to make sure that they don't have any extra chemicals produced in them. We're quite confident of that from work that was previously done by other researchers. So we're following in their coattails with this technology. So we're quite confident that there aren't any unexpected changes in the potato in its nutritional quality.
But why it's important to assess the safety measure of any biotech crop, if you can share?
Well, I think it's important to have confidence that with this new technology, that in our approaches to improving plants, that we're not having unexpected changes. As scientists, we know what the genes can do, but sometimes when you insert them into plants, unexpected things can happen. So we need to go through that process and run those tests to ensure that we didn't create any unexpected changes.
So these works are done, as you know from the title, under the leadership of Michigan State University, but do you have local partner and scientists?
Oh yes, so in each country we have a group of target scientists that we work with. Many of them are national groups, and so in Bangladesh here we're working with the
Bangladesh
Agricultural Research Institute, or BARI. And within that, it's the biotech division that we're working specifically with to run the trials and do the lab work.
Yeah, great. Jen Fierro, we'd like to hear from you that when you talk about sharing information and evidence and misinformation, that also brings the question that whether this crop will actually benefit when it would be out in the field. So from the findings and research that we have as of now, what estimation can we make that this crop will benefit smallholder farmer?
Yeah, what we're saying and what we're estimating is that to the farmer, there's probably at least a 25% savings in their input costs, primarily due to the reduction of the need for the fungicides. In addition to that, what we're seeing is, because we know we have a stable product that's not going to be challenged by this disease, we have very stable yields. So what that allows for the farmer is a little bit of peace of mind in knowing that now I don't have to worry about late blight. My crop is expected to yield, and I'm a little more confident in perhaps now maybe I was growing a half hectare, now maybe I can grow less than that and I can achieve the same amount of yield, and so it allows me other opportunities to share perhaps in other uses for my land. So those are a couple of those, and we're hoping to see from that that this also equates to better livelihood for smallholder farmers, gives them opportunities to try to have different uses for their disposable income, and so we're really very excited about the potential impact.
Great.